Another topic I want to talk about, and again, apologies for the shakiness of the camera because I'm doing this live and I have the professional equipment to make a nice video for you folks. And if I look a little tired, look a little out of place, pardon the appearance and the background. I'm a very busy person. Not that it's an excuse, but I'm just very busy with work and trying to pay bills and make a little bit of money so I can pay them off and keep the bill collectors at bay. But let's get on with this video I want to talk about. I made videos in the past about how we all want paycheck of being homeless. Now, who isn't living paycheck to paycheck these days? And it bothers me that people who are single and not in a fulfilling relationship have the need to talk about people who they won't date because they're living paycheck to paycheck. I'm like, folks, who isn't these days? And why would you not be with this person because, okay, this person is struggling? Again, black women, the group that I'm in on social media, I'm not going to say which one, is promoting this crap. It's like, ladies, you willing to cut a guy off because he's struggling to pay his bills. He's struggling to keep enough saved in the bank for a rainy day. So what do you want is my question. Do you want a rich man or a man that's working and try to pay his bills but comes up short? Or do you want some broke dude? I mean, when I say broke, and I'm broke myself, I'm talking about the people who don't want to work at all for what they want, but expect you to do everything for them and expect to get a handout. And it works both ways, this topic I'm going to talk about. But us men, we don't really particularly care if our women is struggling. We'll try to help the woman if we can. But I see why, again, what is it? Save Yourselves Black Man, SYSBM or something like that. And this goes for all men. You should save yourself the headache and the confusion about relationships, man. Because a lot of these chicks, I'm telling you, they don't love you, man. They love your money. They love what you can do for them financially. They don't really care about you like they claim that they do. I watched some video. I was coming home today. It talks about, but he was talking about, it was funny too. Oh, what's the guy's name though? He was talking about employers and then people, the jobs he was working at. He had this young cat he was working with. But I'm getting on to another subject. But I'm just saying, you got people like this that have this thought process. I mean, if you're not financially free, you're not a multi-level millionaire where you wake up and your money's in your bank account. You're still broke. Let's be real, folks. If you got to get up, even if you're self-employed and you're making your own money, if you got to get up every day to go to a job or go to your office or place of business that you conduct business out of, and you can't do it without getting out of your bed, then let me tell you something, folks. You're still broke. You're still living paycheck to paycheck. You're still dependent on the system, a quadrant. And I'm getting to something that I should not be getting into in this video because you may not understand where I'm coming from. If you read any financial books, they'll tell you that if you're on a certain playing field of the economy, meaning you're on the left side of the quadrant, being you're an employer or self-employed, you still got to trade in your time in for dollars. So who, like I said, ain't living paycheck to paycheck? And you folks out there, especially you women out there, I'm not going to say black women this time because I think all women have the same thought process and some men do. You're still living paycheck to paycheck if you got to get up every day to make an honest dollar. If you have to, well, I'm not going to say that in this video because it's going to get off topic and whatever. But you get what I'm saying. I hope you do. You're still living paycheck to paycheck. Because what happens tomorrow if you go in, this happened to me, You come back from lunch, you had a nice lunch with your coworkers, and the next thing you get an email saying, well, Mr. So and so, we appreciate your services, but you're no longer needed. You've been relieved of your employment with us. All the best wishes to you. Good luck. That's very devastating. Most of y'all that are making decent cash, six figures, you will know how to handle it. You may be able to be out of work for a couple months, depending on how many bills you have, how much debt, if you have a mortgage on the house, car payments, children to feed, wife to take care of if you're married, parents if they still live with you, if you still live with them. Now I might get into another video about people living at home with their parents and how it's about to get real soon. We already know who's in charge in the U.S. of the government. You don't have to say, but again, I'm not going to get into that in this video. But like I said, if you cannot tell me if you wake up in the morning, you got money in your account and you didn't have to put no energy into making that money yourself, but you got to go to a place of business, whether you own it, so-called own it, or you work for an employer, you're still broke. I'm sorry to burst your bubbles out there, folks. You're still broke and you're still earning a paycheck, as far as I'm concerned. Until you can prove otherwise, that you have a duplicatable business that could span across multiple states and countries and territories, you're still broke. You're still earning a paycheck. So, folks, get out of this mindset. Oh, I won't date somebody who's living paycheck to paycheck. Oh, you just as broke as me, but you're at a different level. You may be at a little bit of a higher level than me. I may be down here. You may be, up here. So you're still broke. Until, like I say, you can prove to me otherwise, that you can get up tomorrow morning or the next few hours and you got some money in your account without you personally, dear, putting in the effort. Then you tell me you're not living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, I think this is it for now for this video. Let me know what you think, because again, who isn't now these days that have to get up and struggle to work, whether you work for yourself as a self-employed individual or you work as an employee, meaning you're on the left side of the quadrant. You're still living paycheck to paycheck. So get a grip with reality. I don't care if you're making six figures. That job can close tomorrow. Your boss can let you go tomorrow or the next week or whenever he feels like or she feels like it, at any given notice without warning, no questions asked. You're gone. You're done. You're still broke. I'm out.